everyone, welcome to the Python lab, and today we do the practice on the topic email filter. Email IDs reading, email ID try to read and filter. Okay, so very first of all we need some email IDs. So here example I wanted to show we have some email ID in the file. The moment we will not work with the file, the first we start to understand the concept how we can filter out our choice emails from that. So this is only example here, and here you can create a list first. So how we can create a list? Like this. I posted here some emails, and I can put in this bracket, so it can be the good list here. Okay, can you see here? This is my list here. Very simply we can create a list, and then after we can start any cycle, because we have to read each email ID. That's why there is no one email, three email. In the real life can be more email, 100 emails. In that case we want to filter out which is ended with the example.com or maybe gmail.com. This is your choice. So start a counter. My counter is a simple email here. Okay, and I can look into the list name is emails here. This is good. Okay, and then I can start the condition. So what condition? Example, if the email mean to say this variable and with ends with this, it is a function here, that's why you can use, and here you can copy, you can choose example gmail or example or yahoo.com. Okay, so now can you see that means my condition is I am going to look the email which is ended with the example.com. Very simple. And then after what I want to do, I want to just simply print that example. You can write the email ID. Okay, and here under the placeholder you can call that variable and try to execute. It will give you that email ID, and if you want to test it with more example here, this is the Anna, you can give the one more example here, Anna 1, and one more, this is Anna 2. So what will be the output? Only the email which is ended with the example.com. So guys, in this way we can use it. Okay, but now this is only from the list on the data structure that is already we have. Okay, such a task we did in our previous some labs. But now, so email ID read from CSV file. Okay, so we need a CSV file. Now please have a look. Already I have created CSV file, and here I have 3 email ID. Okay, so I want to do the same task from the file. So obviously we will not use this list now. So here we use a important method or function inbuilt in the Python, which is okay, that is a open. There are 2 parameters. First parameter is the file name, email.csv. Give the right, otherwise, and second is the mode. There are a couple of mode: append mode, binary mode, read, write, lot of. But the moment we work with the only read mode, and then after you can call the file. This is the object here. Okay, this is object. Actually, we will use this object later on. Okay, and here start a statement that is with. So that means the whole line, that means we are able to open our file in the read mode with the help of file object, and with statement will ensure that it will be closed successfully after opening it. Okay, that's why we can use it. So first task we did it, we are able to open the file, right? And the next task will be what we have to do, we have to be read, we have to be read the file. So what we use? Readline. Okay, so readline is helping us to read the one line at a time. Okay, so here I can write here the line, because can you see there is only one line. That's why I'm using read line. Okay, so now here I'm able to read the line of my file very easily. Now I want to show you in my file, please focus on there are something new, comma. Can you see? Because this is a CSV, that means it is a comma separated file. Okay, that is a comma separated file. So here, if you remember in our previous some couple of lab, we use a split, because it will give me the, it will split the string with the comma. Okay, so separate the string into the list using the comma as a separator, simply, that's all. Okay, and now can you store this whole function into the variable? Yes, we can store into the variable. Let's see email. Okay, here this is the same what we have previously. Okay, what we can do here, so this will just create a emails here, and you can give the name emails here. Okay, because I will look into this, because whatever will be stored, it should be here in emails. Think about previously we have this list. So now practically I'm creating the list. Okay, but it is internally list because we have a comma separated file. That's why it is good. So now I think it is okay. Everything is okay. This line is also good. Okay. Now let's try to see. It will give me the file which is ended with the example.com. Now please check here. Okay, now try to use ABC. Just test your input. This is a test case. So here you can put here one more XYZ, any file you can take. Okay, looks it is a comma separated file. I put more. Okay, and don't forget to save. And let's see the output. Output is change here. ABC is coming here. Okay, why this is not coming here? This is the XYZ. Okay, it should be also coming here. Here guys, the reason is to be here. You can check out that I'm not able to print all the right email ID because of this example. Right now, if you will execute it, I can easily print this one and Anna. Okay, so I'm not able to print in the last Anna. So what is the reason? The reason is sometimes it happens due to when we basically issue found this issue, that means it looks like a extra white space or new line character. So new line character can sometime comes here after that. That means it is the new line character. Sometime it embedded when we use the split method here. Okay, split after splitting it. That's why the issue comes sometime when we found out the this error, that means it is not able to print all the emails exactly. Okay, so that is not a good idea. We have to be use the strip function here. Okay, so we should use a strip function here. We need to be use the strippings here. Okay, so let's see how we can use a stripping here. So here, if we want to use a strips here, so first of all, what we have to use, we have to be start a cycle again here. So here in the cycle, we want to put example email. Okay, so we will basically, this is a temporary cycle here, just like here. So what I want to use, I will just use the simple variable, and I will look into the line split here. Okay, here, and we can split by the comma. Okay, so in that case we have no need to use here, because this is not a good pre-processing. So now I can easily able to apply this separate function here, and you can create your own list here like this. This is the list here. This is the list, and here before it, what we will use? We will use the important function, that is the stripping. Stripping, that is basically show for the spaces. So what was the temporary variable example? Email dot strip. Okay. So first of all, it will strip out the white space or next line character or something left to right. It will remove. Then it will process the separating. Okay. Now I think it should be okay, because it was not in that case. If you notice this issue, okay. So now what I can do here, I can print. Now the second, how to say, the third example.com is coming. Can you see here? So now I think there should not be example lmn at the rate of example.com. So now this, can you see, I can put a space here. Let's see, it will be also possible. Yes, it is also coming here. So now this is a perfect cleaning or pre-processing for the emails. So example, here you want to put a more space here and here as well, and here a little bit, and here. Can you see how the random space we have here in this input file? Now let's try to execute it. It will be the correct order emails. Okay, this is guys the idea to use that, right? Okay, and let's undo this operation. Otherwise, what we can do here, let's try to see if it can be okay. I just wanted to make a practice if it be okay. If you want to go with that, I want to be put here next line like this, because I can also find this next line. I wanted to just check it. What is the output? Yes, it is also good. It will match, it will embed the next line, but this is not well, so better to be use the strip function here. Okay, so I hope guys you can use it. So if you have a couple of email IDs, so better to use this line of code like the stripping and the separating very easily. So now this was the actually CSV file. Okay, what happened if we have a Excel file? So just you have to change this extension here. Now it will take the another file, Excel file, and let's see what will happen here. Okay, and this time it will take so I want to put these emails into the Excel file. Remove from here, it was not okay, and here we try to check, it is printing ANA2 from Excel file, but LMN is not coming, so we have to be use this line here. Okay, stripping is okay. Yes, now can you see it is working for our both type of a file. Okay, so you can use a CSV file or you can use a Excel file. Okay, this is important to understand. Okay, and what happens if we have a not a one line? In that case, what we have to do, such a, this is also important. Sometime email comes like this, just copy it, and it is enough, I think, right? So you want to check here, this is CSV file. So in PowerShell you can use a, what is the name of the file? Email CSV. So can you see, this is the emails IDs in the file. What is the file? This CSV. Okay. And here, here in that case, what we have to do if we have a multiple file? In that case, I think everything is okay. So we have nothing to do. We just pick the CSV file here. Okay. And just change one method that is important, read lines. It is for n lines, I could say, multiple lines. Okay. And splitting is looks also good. There is a, I think, no problem, it is okay. It is looks okay, there is no issue. So here, if you want, you can just delete this line. This is no more required. We can remove it here. And this is also, because we have no comma, it is also not required. This is okay. Now you can enable this line. Now it is good. So this looks okay. And here, what we can do here, let's try to see. That means list object has no attribute split. Okay, so which object? Line. That means here we have to be check out the file. So here what we have to use here. Okay, that means we cannot do the splitting here. Okay, so readline is okay, and then after, do we need to splitting? No, because it was there was no comma in the CSV file. So the next line, so we can remove it. And please remove this one, I think also no need. Okay, this is okay. And here what we can do, and important is we can look here all the line, this one, because all the line we are reading in this variable, so I can use this line variable here very easily. Okay, I think it should be okay this time. Yes, it is good, but it is not printing. So here the reason is we should check out, we have to be check out actually the important, that is stripping. Stripping is still important, because when we use a red line, that that also embedded the next line here. Maybe let's try to check out. Yes, can you see right now that it was a very good idea, because when we use a red line function, that is, it will also show this, let's see here, uh, that after we can see this is the next line here, right? That is important. Okay, because it will read, it will embed that next line. So that's why I put next line, so I should look for that one. So this is the one way, I think this is the one solution that I can print based on my choice, because I can read it. But if I don't use this one, I think I should use the stripping. So we can use the stripping, I think here, where we can use it. Here we can use somewhere, okay, because in the cycle we will put it. So here, what we can write here, so we have to write here, example email, okay, and here, what, how to use a change email dot strip. Here is good idea. Let's see. Let's test it. Maybe it should work here, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yes, it is good. So, did you see? The idea looks okay. So, guys, I hope you can get it. So, what is the main logic to understand the file reading concept here? So, we can easily read the file. So, practically, this is the important if you have a multiple lines here, okay, without any separator, any comma. So, real life, we have such a lines or emails in the file, so we can read it very easily. Then we can start our cycle. We can look one by one all the lines. Sure, every time we have to work for the strip. Strip mean to say avoid the spaces, left space, right space, that is important. Example here, sometime the emails like this here, okay, sometime like this here. Can you see? That's why stripping we are using here. Can you see? This is suppose you have input file. In that case, that's why I put the strips here. Yes, can you see? That is very good idea. So I hope you can get it, guys. That is the basically idea to use uh, the different pre-processing into the Python language with the help of file reading. Okay. So you can apply same in the CSV and you can apply on the same on the Excel. So just change the extension and see the result. So in the last what we had today, so we just try to understand how we can read the emails from the data structure, that is the list, and we try to filter out based on our choices. Example ending with the example.com, we did well. Then after we read uh, the file emails from the comma separated file, that is a CSV, okay, where there was a only single line, that was the on that we use a read line simple function, one line reading. Then after we try to handle the spaces before after strip, remember the strip will help you. In the last we discuss about if we have a multiple lines one by one, okay, maybe it is a CSV or Excel, use the read lines function. Okay, so guys, it was my plan to do the practice. I hope you can get it. If you have any question query, you can write in the comment section. And next time we will do the new topic with the new method. We will see how we can do that. Thank you very much. Take care. See you in the next lab. Bye bye.